talk about the introduction to law and introduction to law and governance. And in introduction to law and governance, we are going to look at nature, purpose, and classification of law. Going to look at those. First, when we start with the law, the study of law itself is known as jurisdiction. Jurisdiction is the study of law. The study of law is known as jurisdiction. The term law has no meaning, but variety of school of thoughts has come up with a law definition according to its characteristics. First, before we look at the definition of law, we are going to look at the characteristics. The characteristics of law. Characteristics of law. So law is it is a set of rules. It's a set of rules. It regulates human character. Regulates human. People have different characters, and a law was set to regulate characters of the people. It's through your character that law comes to exist. Number three, it is created and maintained by state. Law is created and maintained by governing authority or the state. That's number three characteristics. Number four characteristics is dynamic. It's dynamic. Number four is dynamic. It can change, though it has procedures of change, but it can change. Law can change through a different method. You can use the parliament to propose a bill that change a certain section of the law. And you have to know that there are other sections of the law that cannot be changed by parliament. You have to go to the people. And going to the people, we mean that we go there by referendum, where people decide for themselves whether they are going to make amendments or they just retain the law as it is. And number four is fact. Number five characteristic. Number five, backed by cohesive agencies. Law enforcing agencies like the police, the EACC, among others. And then number six, its violation leads to punishment. Violation leads punishment. Violation, if you violate law, there are remedies. the remedies, the punishment that is codified. Number 7, codified. Codified means it's in written form. Like, for example, Kenyan's constitution is codified. We have a book that carries all Kenyan's law of the land. Then it's generally applicable for community. Generally applicable. Society. So we have law as a set of rules. Law regulates human characters. Law is created and maintained by state. It's dynamic, backed by cohesive agencies. Violation leads to punishment. It is codified, is generally applicable to a society. So if you have been asked to state the characteristics of law, the characteristics of law is what we use to define law. So number one characteristic of law is that law is a set of rules. That's normal. Law is a set of rules. Law is a set of rules. Number two is it regulates human character. Number three, law is codified. It's given in written form. Number four, it is backed by cohesive agencies. Number five, violation of the law leads to punishment. Number six, it is dynamic. Number seven, it is created and maintained by state. Then number eight is generally applicable to everyone in society. That is all about characteristics of law. The next thing, now we are going to define law. Using all those characteristics, we can now define what law is. And law is a set of rules. Characteristic number one. That's the first sentence in the definition of law. Law is about set of rules and regulations. Law is a set of rules and regulations established and recognized by a given society and govern all actions and operation of that society. It's just set of rules given and recognized by a society, state, governing the operations of society. Law is a set of rules that governs operation of a particular society. It's a set of rules that govern the operation of a society. And that is a clear definition. We have law and moral. Law is a set of rules that governs. The law is a set of rules given and recognized by a particular society to govern its operations. Is a set of rules given and recognized by a particular society. Morality is a belief. Morality is a belief some characters. Acceptable. Some. While law is a set of rules that is given and recognized by a society, we have a morality here, morals. Morality is just a belief. Yeah, just a belief that some characters are acceptable and others are wrong before society. Just a belief that some characters are good while others are wrong. So similarity between laws and morals. Going to similarity between laws and morals. You just bear with me. This board is very small, but we have to continue. We have similarities between law and morals. They have a common origin. Number one is common origin. Both morals and laws originate from a society. Both moral and laws originate from a society. Laws conform to morals, and morals are test of law. Law conforms. So law has been set and it's been enforced. It becomes part of a behavior of the society. Once law has been formulated, it becomes part of the behavior of a society. And morals is a test of law. That usually means for you to be morally upright, you have to obey the law. For you to be morally upright, you have to obey the law. Then morals are end of law. Number three, morals are the end of law. Are end of law. Morals and laws act and react upon each other. Act and react upon each other. Person who is morally upright finds it easy to obey the law. Person who is morally upright finds it easy to obey the law. So the similarities between law and morals is just number one, they have common origin. Then law conforms to morals and morals are a test of law. Then we have number three that says that morals are the end of law, like obedience, trustworthy, all others. Then morals and laws act and react upon each other. Then the last one is a person who is morally upright finds it easy to obey the law. All of those. Number five, person who is morally upright finds it easy way easy to obey the law. Next we'll go to the distinctions between laws and moral, differences between law and moral, differences between law and moral. differences. Yeah. Law regulates man's relationship with each other. Relationship of man with each other. Morals govern inner life. Inner life of a man. We have laws regulate the relationship between an individual and an individual, or an individual by a state, an individual by something else. While morals is the inner life of a man. Morals governs the inner life of a man. In law, state provides organized machinery for law enforcement. State provides organized machinery for law enforcement. There is no such organization in morality. Then we have law cannot be changed into moral. Number two, we have enforcement agency. No enforcement. Then law cannot be changed into morals. Morals sometimes can change into law. Changed. Change. Then we have law applies to all citizens, whether they want or not. Morality applies to all people, but depends on person to person. Law is narrower than morality, applies to, it operates within an area. Then morals applies to every human act. It's universal. Then we have law changes from time to time. Morality is rigid. Morality is just human behavior. And behavior that is accepted in Kenya is somehow the same as the one accepted in other countries. It's only the law that might be different, but morals will remain the same. Then the next one, we are going to look at the advantages of law in a society. 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 And number one advantage is promote what we call governance. Advantages. Good governance. Good governance. Oh, protect fundamental rights. Fundamental rights. Law provides justice. Justice. Number four. It's human behavior. Regulates human behavior. 5 ensures political and social stability. Political, social stability. Law provides peace and security. Law maintains order. Order, peace, and stability. It's a standard setting and control mechanism. Law is a setting and standard mechanism. Then number 3, the next one, the next and the last for today is what we call classification of law. Classification of law. And law are classified into 5 categories. The number 1 category is written and unwritten. We have public. Substantive. Simple. Domestic. Ten. These laws that are given in written form, like an example is our constitution. We have a constitution is written. Unwritten laws. These are laws that not that they are not written somewhere, but their sections are scattered into different books, in different documents. They are not put together. There are some countries that uses the unwritten laws, and now we have public law and private law. Public law, these are laws that govern general public, and private, those are laws that governs the private sector, like company laws, among others. We have criminal laws, laws that govern relationship between an individual and a state. We have civil laws that are laws that governs individual by individual, substantive and procedural. Procedural laws that follow a particular procedure. Then we have municipal domestic law. Municipal domestic law, these are laws that governs a particular state. International law, law that applies to all universe, the international law. And we have, if we take on this international law, we have specific cases. We have specific cases that are handled in criminal law. Number 1 is genocide. Genocide, mass killing of people. Those are cases handled at the International Criminal Justice Court, the ICC, And ICC, current ICC is located at Holland. Number 2, we have boundary. That is the territorial boundary. The case that is recognition of a state. New state. We have several cases under at the ICC court. Most of them are gross cases. That case involving a citizen of one country and another are handled at the ICC. A state by a state handled at the ICC. Then we have another type of laws of interest, which is called the criminal law. Criminal law. Between citizen and state. And we have remedies for this law. The remedies for this law, remedies are the end game of this law. Like if you break this law, you be taken to court, of course, criminal court, and the court determines and hears this case and offers a judgment. And after the judgment of the court comes with some punishment or the remedies. The remedies for a criminal case might be corporal punishment, death sentence, jail terms, imprisonment, sentence. Well, that's all about for today. We'll leave it at that. For tomorrow, we'll have to start from where we had left. Thank you, all of you, and you enjoy your evening. And I wish you a wonderful night. Thank you.